Hey, what's going on, Poké fans? Welcome back to Pokemon TCG Center. In today's video, we'll be looking at Arcanine deck. So the new card from the Rebel Clash set, Arcanine with warming up ability that says that if this Pokemon has a Burning Scarf attached to it, it gets plus 100 HP. It can hit for 130 as a base damage, and that's pretty much it. Only one attack. But there's also a Arcanine with the Green Flame and Heat Tackle that can hit a little bit more. Arcanine with the Green Flame can hit for 120, plus it can attach 2 energies from a discard pile to one of our benched Pokemon. So still both Arcanines require 3 energies for attack, but I kind of like the add-on Green Flame Arcanine that can hit for 120, which is 10 damage less than the Arcanine, and add 2 energies to the benched Arcanine. 4 copies of Growlithe, of course, with Fire Claws and Order Slowed, which means that you can flip a heads and put a card from a discard pile in your hand if you get lucky with it. Additionally, there is one Heatran-GX for that Hot Burn GX attack. I kind of like that tech in this deck, as well as one Victini with Infinity that can potentially hit for 200. Still not for the one-hit knocked against almost anything popular in this set. So this is basically a 2-hit attack deck. It's just a rogue deck. It's not the top competitive deck. You might win some games with it, you might not, but you'll definitely have fun with it, especially if you like Arcanine. You should give it a shot. I mean, there are also one Vulpix and Ninetales with the 9 Temptation for that Lysander or Boss Order ability, 3 Jirachis for the Stellar Wish, and that's it for the Pokemon lineup. Speaking about trainer cards for setup, we have 4 Quick Ball and 2 Evolution Incense. Additionally, there are also 2 Ordinary Rods, 1 Pal Pad that can recycle 2 supporter cards from the discard pile back into the deck, 4 Scoop Up Nets instead of the escape board, as well as 4 copies of Switch, 2 Giant Hearts, and 1 Heat Factory for Stadium. Speaking about supporter cards, there is 1 Boss Order, 2 Letensor Strategies, 2 Researchers, and 4 copies of Welder with 4 copies of Burning Scarf and 12 Fire energies. So that's the deck list that I will use in today's video, so make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you already didn't. So let's see how this deck works in action. So see you in the game. Alright, so we're moving on with Arcanine deck testing. Earlier today I uploaded a video where I was playing with the Arcanine deck, and I didn't have a lot of luck, I can definitely say that. I feel like this deck actually lacks a space for more consistency. I might even decide to just remove 2 Ninetales and go with maybe 2 extra Pokemon Research and maybe 2 copies of Boss Order. Or I might even decide to go with 1 Boss Order and maybe 1 Great Catcher. I still don't know, because I somehow feel that Ninetales is just waste of space in this build. Sometimes it might be good, sometimes it is just useless. I don't know. It really requires a lot of testing, and in order to test deck a lot of time and plenty of time, you really need to have a lot of time to do that. So looks like we're gonna play against the Dragapult. I'm wondering how cheap Dragapult Wii Regular is compared to its Wii Max. Not the best startup here, but at least I have Switch, so I'm gonna definitely switch onto my Jirachi. One thing is for sure, I'm gonna reshuffle back Heatran, because Heatran is a really important piece of puzzle here, and then I'm gonna research for 7. First 5 cards. Alright, nothing too special for me. Let's see what we can find with the Heat Factory. Well, there is a Welder, maybe another Jirachi, maybe another Quick Ball for Jirachi, won't be that bad. There we go. So there it is. I'm gonna throw that fire energy from my hand and I will just grab myself another Jirachi. Since I have Scoop Up Net, I'm good to go for another Jirachi play. Let's see. Stellar Wish for Welder or for Scoop Up Net. Well, I guess I could just use more and more Scoop Up Nets, but what would I get with that? Pretty much nothing, so I decided rather to pass the turn for now. That's gonna be it. Interesting thing with the Scoop Up Net is that you can basically even grab Ninetales, even grab Arcanine with 200 plus HP in your hand. Ooh, there's the Fion. Alright, so luckily I have another Jirachi. I just hope my opponent won't be in a position to maybe attack this turn. If I can buy myself a turn, that's good, but I highly doubt about that. He discarded the Dean, which means that he probably have another supporter card. Well, that's the Team Yellgram, so I don't like those hyper cards. They look just so bad. I mean, really, they look so bad. There's a switch, and the last card in my opponent's hand is a Marnie. Oh, no way. You gotta be kidding me. Oh, come on, what a messy hand that is. And there's even a Shrine of Punishment. Well, I've been punished by the Marnie, no question about it. Every single time my opponent play Marnie, I get crappy cards in my hand, and this is the case when this happens again. Yet again with the, let's say, I will definitely Pal Pad that research, so I have greater chance to pull with my Jirachi. No doubt about that. Max Phantom, maybe 5 damage counters, I don't know, he might just put 2 on Jirachi and 3 on Growlithe. He decided to go straight away for the Growlithe, alright. Okay, another Growlithe top deck, that is a very good top deck. I have a Tensor Strategy, let's be honest. I only need one card, and that one card needs to be Research. Welder is not good. I can't do nothing with Welder. Oof, there it is. Alright. Let's see what we can get. Research for 7. I can still play one supporter card. You gotta be kidding me. What the heck is this? What the heck is this? Should I replay my Jirachi one more time before I hit my research number 2? I think I will. Yeah, I think I definitely will do that. And that only means one thing. I'm running out of the resource. Maybe a little bit too late, I can say that. Another Growlithe. I can use probably like one more time my... Let me see what I have even left in my deck. I need to find that Welder, and I need plenty of energies in my discard pile. The problem for me is the fact that I can't attack this turn. So what I will try to do, I will try to confuse my opponent if it's somehow possible for me to do that. Because if I try to confuse his Dragapult, he might not be able to knock me out this turn. And then again, I can just buy myself a turn. I can retreat for 1, and I have another Tensor Strategy, and I can try to find a Welder. There's the Mellow and Lana. At least I force my opponent to waste Mellow and Lana. Still, he will need Switch. I bet he have Switch in the hand, but who knows? Maybe he don't have. Maybe he have. Maybe he just find himself one with the Stellar Wish. So that's really bad. Yeah, and there's even a skateboard. Wait for that. I think I waste almost all of my resources, like 85% of them. 2 researches in this pile, 3 Scoop Up Nets. I don't know. Still Welder works for me. First I need to find one. Again, if I can find Welder, I can potentially use two of that, but single Dragapult just destroys my entire deck. Like, seriously, what is going on? Last two Fire Energy cards. Oh my god. This is not looking good. This is definitely not looking good. At least I can try to attack. That's it. And what after that? What after I use my... Never mind, let's go all in. Let's go all in. Sometimes you really need to risk if you want to get reward. There's no other explanation. So I'm gonna hit to 130, and I took 20 back, which is not a big deal. So I took a huge risk with the energy attachments onto my Arcanine. Ah, no way, there's the Mewtwo, there's the Mellow and Lana. And that Mellow and Lana will be grabbed by the Primal Wisdom Wrangler. So he will heal all of the damage from Dragapult, but still he won't be able to knock my Arcanine out without the Tool Scraper. But at least I'm still in the game. I mean, I'm still in the game, and we shall see. So there's Jirachi, there's a Stellar Wish, and after the Stellar Wish, my opponent can retreat. He also has Switch in his hand, so even if I have Absol on the bench, it wouldn't matter too much. There is another Shrine of Punishment that can substitute the Giant Hearth. And the problem for me is that I need another Ordinary Rod if I really want to recycle some of the energy cards, so I can try even to attack either way with the Victini or with the Arcanine. But the good thing is that my opponent Dragapult will be right now burned. And yeah, I'm gonna hit for 130, but I will take 20 back. And let's say with boss order, he can take double knockout against two of my Arcanines. And that seems to be so powerful. Burn, just go away. Yeah. Feels good to see a Welder. But where are my energies? So the only thing that I can do, I can hit and wait for my opponent boss order play. So yeah, Mind Report did a good job. My opponent get that. My opponent get that Mellow and Lana, and yeah, right now that Dragapult, that Dragapult. If I knock the Dragapult out, that's it. Seriously, he only have one of them in the play. Man, I will take 3 prize cards, but what's gonna happen after that, I don't know. It's just okay. So Quick Ball might be for the Dean. It should be for the Dean, I mean. It definitely needs the Dean. Let's be honest. The Dean is the way to go for my opponent because he don't have hand. Oh, maybe even Fion. Oh, maybe even Fion. So he will definitely get rid of my Arcanine. 40 damage. Okay, so what should I put in the front then? Should I go with the Jirachi or should I go with the Vulpix? I think I will give him my Jirachi, and yeah, my Arcanine will be knocked out. Also, Jirachi will be knocked out. So without energies, I need Ordinary Rod. Plus, I need Giant Hearth for energies. So I need to top deck literally Giant Hearth and find with Jirachi Ordinary Rod. Otherwise, I can't win this game. So I'm actually not knocked out. Oh, I miscalculated myself. Alright, I actually miscalculated myself. I will be knocked out by the effect of the Horror P energy. And look at this. Look at the top deck. It is a Ordinary Rod. You gotta be kidding me right now, but for real. Okay. I don't need another Jirachi, I think. Or do I need Jirachi? I will actually recycle that Jirachi back into my deck into energy cards, and I'm knocking my opponent Dragapult out, and he's also knocking my... Oh no, I'm not knocking his Dragapult out? No, I'm not. Oh my gosh. Nope, I'm not knocking his Dragapult out. Nope. No way. There we go, Distortion Door. How many damage? He plays 5 damage counters. Come on. That Dragapult tweet actually... literally one Dragapult tweet can destroy entire Arcanine deck. Yeah, I need to admit, I didn't play the best, but still. I should definitely risk putting Jirachi in the front and maybe trying to find the Heatran, so I could just win the game with the Heatran. Right now there is a boss order, and that should be knockout on my Victini, and my opponent will apply the damage to the Arcanine, so the Arcanine... Oh, he knocked my Vulpix out. Okay. It's so hard to play against Dragapult. The deck is so strong. I mean... Oh, he only played one Dedenne. Alright, so basically Mewtwo, good add-on to the deck, as well as Fion, Giratina, Jirachis are good, Dragapult as well. Really good deck list, no doubt about it. That's a GG, unfortunately, and yeah. Alright, so starting with a Vulpix versus Minccino. Interesting. Will it be a Cinccino deck focusing around Mill, or will it be Snorlax, VMAX? We shall see really soon. So just 2 Minccinos in my turn, so I got lucky with the Heat Factory. Definitely gonna play first Heat Factory. Interesting. Well, I think I'm gonna quick ball for Growlithe, and after that I'm ready to go with the Welder for 2 energies, and after that hopefully I can find pretty much nothing. Okay, I mean, I decided to discard some energies into my discard pile. Oh, that's the Sword and Shield pre-release Cinccino, so ×2. Okay. Decided to fill up my discard pile so damage can be increased for Victini, but right now I don't have energy for next turn. At least I have my Giant Hearth available, so I don't need to worry too much. With the Giant Hearth I can always get some energies and start attacking, but the problem is that I need 3 energy cards in order to use my farm main, and unfortunately for like 130. At least with the warm-up, Arcanine can have 230 HP as long as there is a Burning Scarf attached to him. So technically speaking, that's not bad at all. Alright, very nice top deck. But from that top deck I didn't get pretty much. I do have Switch, which is at least something, and I have Giant Hearth, so what I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna grab myself an energy and I will start attacking with my 130. I still have no clue about what my opponent is playing in his deck, but at least I managed to top deck Jirachi from the prize cards. Actually, I didn't top deck Jirachi. I pulled it from... Oh, it is a Steelix with the... Okay. So Steelix with that Pumping Fall, which says discard any number of Pokemon with a retreat cost of exactly 4 from your hand, and this attack will do 50 damage for each card you discarded in this way. So technically, you can discard some Snorlax, for example, but you could also discard Onix as well. Onix and Steelix in combination can be discarded. But the problem is that my opponent cannot one-hit knock out my Arcanine. Neither I can one-hit knock out his Steelix, so this is gonna be epic battle. Definitely. Steelix is definitely one of my favorite Pokemons, as well as a Crobat. So, should I go with a Scoop Up Net? I could try. I could try to do that. I know that I'm losing plenty of resources that way, but let's see. Stellar Wish for Welder. Alright, that's actually not bad. Considering that I can grab myself potentially Victini. That is actually not bad. But can I one-hit knock us? Nope, not even close. Alright, I will definitely go for a Victini. I will try to put a little bit more of energies in my discard pile, if it's possible. And looks like it's not gonna be possible for me to do that. So, with that being said, I think it's just okay for me to pass the turn. My opponent is not burned anymore. Alright, so yeah, I was maybe a little bit too optimistic. I can definitely say that. I still have one prize advantage. We both play with one prize attacker, so this is gonna be a definitely long battle, a long video, a long game. And my opponent rewarded me back with the Marnie, so I will refresh the hand. Find myself an Arcanine, Jirachi, a Quick Ball. Good set of cards. So the damage is reduced by 30. I have 7 energies in the discard pile, so that's like 120? No, 140, what I'm talking about. 140 minus 30 should be 110, so I will need like 1 more energy in the discard pile in order to knock this Steelix out. Or I can simply use my Ninetales and catch my opponent's Steelix on the bench and knock him out. Or maybe I can definitely have energy available. Really? I discarded? No way! I discarded my Quick Ball. Seriously. I discarded my Quick Ball. I needed Quick Ball in order to get the energy in a discard pile. Wow, did I really do that? You have to be kidding me. But for real. 140, 110. Why in the world did I do that? Okay, I mean, technically speaking, let's answer strategy. Not the card that I really need, but it will definitely help me out. It will definitely help me out, at least to... But I'm not gonna get it. I'm just gonna put Arcanine in the front, put the energy in Victini, put the Growlithe back, as well as Jirachi, and then just pass the turn. Never mind. I made a huge mistake, which actually cost me the prize card right now, and also the knock against the Steelix. So the only thing that I actually needed to do was to discard either way a Pokemon from my hand like Growlithe and then basically grab 2 energies, attach 1 energy to my Victini, and okay, luckily he took the Ninetales instead of the Victini. I can set up another one, it's not a big deal. And discard the energy for extra 20 damage with the Quick Ball. But I don't know why I didn't do that. My opponent right now is advantage about price cards. That doesn't matter, I will just put the Victini in the active position. Also gonna get myself a extra energy. Oof, that was the last energy card. Can you imagine that? Still have Heatran, Pal Pad, Surge, Professor Research, and a Welder. And I need strong price with that. At least I can recycle those energies back to the deck. That's one of the energy cards, and I found myself a fire energy. Alright, so we are both on the 4 price cards. I should be down right now to maybe 3 or 2 if I didn't make a mistake turn before, and there we go. Oh, no way, there's Chaotic Swell. There's like Chaotic Swell and the Lure Ball and 2 heads, 3 heads and a coin flip for my opponent. Technically speaking, he can return Licky Lickies and Steelix back to his hand. So may do as well. Yeah, I lost the Ninetales. What can I do? I can auto slow. I'm gonna definitely put Jirachi in front. Probably I'm gonna risk a price card. I don't need Growlithe, another Growlithe. Can't do nothing with it. Giant Hearth or Ordinary Rod or a Switch. Really need to think about that move. I think I'm gonna go with a Switch. I think I'm gonna go with a Switch onto my... what can I grab from the price cards if I decide to risk? Pretty much nothing. So let's try to power it up. Nah, maybe I top deck Welder, so it's not even safe to play the energy from hand. So with 210 HP, at least I know that my opponent can't one-hit knock on my Arcanine, so I can buy myself a next turn without losing a price card. I see 2 triple acceleration energies and 1 twin in my opponent discard pile. There is a make do. So for me, the best thing is to top deck probably a Welder. Maybe even Research wouldn't be bad. I will prefer to top deck Research. Research should be much better instead of the Welder. So there we go, 200. I barely managed to survive, but at least my opponent's Steelix is burned right now, and damage will stay between turns. The Tensor Strategy top deck means that I will only put the Growlithe on the bench and yet another turn without energy attachment. I'm just gonna pass. So right now I have a Tensor Strategy, which is a very nice card, especially because I have more price cards remaining than my opponent. He hits 450 with only 1 Pokemon discarded. Okay, so took 20 more from the burn, and it's my turn. So the top deck is Ordinary Rod. I'm not gonna play it yet. Stellar Wish into Research. Alright. This might be a very good turn. So the Tensor Strategy. Energy definitely attachment. Ordinary Rod. I will do the boat. I will return 1/9. Ninetales, one Arcanine actually, and one Arcanine as well. And then I will also return 2 fire energies, and after that I will play my research for 7, so I still need Welder, and I didn't find a Welder. You're really kidding me right now. But for real. I mean, I only have 1 Welder left, so I don't wonder... why I didn't find Welder. Yeah, this might be it. Even Steelix is almost falling from the burn, and right now he is not burned anymore. My opponent is down to only 2 prize cards, so if he can knock the Jirachi out this turn, which he probably can, because with the Lure Ball he flipped 2 heads, and he can return 2 Licky Lickies back to his hand. He's down to 4 cards. I'm gonna for sure, but I don't know. Maybe I can still come back. Heatran. Oh, Heatran would be such a nice thing, but I can't attach energies to him. Let's see, 4 Quick Ball, 2 Ordinary Rods, 3 Cynthias, 4 Marnies being used, 4 Lure Balls. So what odds are against me? Will my opponent have... He have 2 Steelix, 2 Onix, so 2 Onix are in play, and 3 Steelix are in play. So he have no Steelix remaining, neither Onix. And let's say that he have maybe 1 Licky Licky left and no Lure Balls. So I think I'm pretty safe with my Arcanine in the front. The only thing that can maybe save my opponent might be Boss Order and 2 Pokemons for that. Alright, so Evolution Incense, no Pokemon, of course. Yeah, actually, even without taking a prize cards, I think I'm gonna win this game because my opponent not out of the resource. That's another Twin Energy, and he can maybe Land Crash me for like 120. So he hit me for like a 50. And next turn he can end the job. I don't know. So at least I can retreat and knock my opponent. Should I even do that? If I knock him and if he have Boss Order, game is over. But if he don't have Switch, he might not be even in a position to win the game. So let's just pass the turn and see if my opponent can retreat, because he also used the Twin Energy. Oh, he could use triple acceleration. How in the world I forget about that? So there's a Cynthia, so this should be a GG. Oof, that was a close goal. Oh, yeah, he could retreat, but that's just not gonna help him to win the game. So I can Hot Burn. I could even Hot Burn the turn before. I didn't know if my opponent had opportunity to get himself a Boss Order, so there's the Welder. That was prize, unfortunately. And at the end, I even win with taking the prize card. My opponent runs out of his resources, and that is a GG.